In this lecture, we are going to learn about run configurations. Run configurations allow you to configure your application launches, certain command executions, and basically everything you could have a template for. For example, you could have a template to run a debugger and attach it to a running application. In this case, we have a simple main function we want to execute. In order to do that, we have to hit this button in here. It doesn't show anything right now because we haven't yet created any run configuration. When you create a run configuration, you do it from a template. Template has the initial configuration all running configurations will have when created from that template. Well, in this case, we have many options to choose from, and we have, for example, Java application, the unit test, maybe an execution, or remote. Remote is very important. It is the one I put as an example, the one that creates the debugger. Well, in this case, we are going to create a Java application. We shouldn't modify these options in here because those are the template options. So we should create a new one and select application. We can set whatever name we want, for example, main2, and here the main class is mandatory for this kind of run configuration. So we choose it from here. IntelliJ is going to filter in only those classes with a main function, and we select main2. It is colored in red, indicating a warning, but it isn't anything we should be concerned about right now. We are not going through all these options because it is a matter of a more advanced course. So we just hit OK. It's going to show up here in the dropdown, and we have two options, running it in a normal mode or in debug mode. Well, there is a third option, but we are not going to see it. This option is going to be seen in another lecture. So just hit the play button. So as you can see here, it has been executed and the output is shown in here. Well, right now we are going to modify the template. So why is that useful? Well, imagine you want to run all your applications with a certain configuration. Then you don't have to set that configuration up in every running configuration. That would be a lot of effort. So you just have to go here and imagine we are going to set a program argument like user. So every application should run with this user. We hit apply, and as you can see in here, previous configurations haven't been modified. But if I create a new application, the program argument has been set, taking the configuration from the template. Well, there are other options to create run configurations that are much simpler. For example, we are going to see a couple of them. We are going to duplicate main2 class and name it main3. And we can create a run configuration by hitting this button or by right-clicking over the name of the function and hitting run main3. But as you can see in here, they are not completely the same, because you may have noticed that the color of the icon is softer in one of them. Why is that the case? Well, one of them is a temporary configuration and the other one is a saved configuration. Main2 is saved, main3 is temporary. If we go to Edit Configuration and we hit Templates, we can see in here Temporary Configurations Limit 5. It means we can only have 5 run configurations that are temporary at a given time. If we go further, the oldest ones are going to be deleted. So, how can we save a temporary configuration? There are two options. We can do it from here just by clicking this button, Save Configuration, or from this drop down in here, just select this option. When you select it, you will see that the color changes, and it is not going to be deleted.